Hey guys, welcome back to a new reaction on this channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to some more My First Story. After a long time, I guess I can say. Not that long, so it hasn't been years, but I don't want to say almost, but yeah, it's been 9 months, alright? It's been 9 months, not a full year, but it's still a long time, I'm honest with you. The last time I reacted to My First Story was the song Smash Out, that was in July last year. You guys know in general I reacted to tons of My First Story songs, and I've been a big fan, definitely, and I'm still waiting that My First Story is coming to Europe, Germany. I really want to see them live. I'm honest with you. I really want to do that. My favorite song, I have absolutely no idea. I freaking love Memories. Memories was an amazing track, and also the very first song I ever reacted to alone was also amazing, but in general, all of their tracks are freaking awesome. I really love them all. But it's time for another one. It's called M.A.D or M.A.D. I don't know exactly if it's just M.A.D or the letters. We will see. I'm just excited, guys. My First Story, M.A.D. Let's freaking go.
On my side right here, and I just wanna see you falling down. There's nothing left to you out there on your way now, 'cause you have everything and we lose. Running out of your middle back up by your
Alright, guys. Sorry to pause after because of copyright strikes. You guys know this is M.A.D or M.A.D by My First Story. In my opinion, another really cool song. You guys, like I said before, I freaking love almost every single My First Story song. And I said almost. I don't even know if there was a song I haven't liked, or at least not much. I can't remember. I'm honest with you. I guess I reacted to 20 My First Story songs. All right, at least I have 20 videos up here on YouTube. I can't remember all of them. I just saw that I have tons and tons of songs in my private Spotify playlist of My First Story. What I like in that song, or let's just say, in my opinion, this song is a really good one, but it's not my favorite My First Story song because I think there are definitely better songs. But it's a solid one. And now I will tell you what I dislike and what I like. Let's just say dislike, but you know what I, for example, really like is that there are screamy parts in that song. In general, I love My First Story songs where they are a little bit more screamier, where they are a little bit more heavier. That's the reason why I love, for example, Memories, because Memories got this massive freaking baby metal, Bring Me the Horizon baby metal Kingslayer breakdown at the end that was freaking insane. I really, really loved that. It was really, really awesome. Memories in general, a really awesome track. And also Alone, of course, Alone, I guess there is just one or two really, really short, screamy parts in that song, but they are really well placed, extremely amazing. Freaking love that as well. And like I said, I freaking love it when My First Story got a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more angry, a little bit more screamy. Because that is the thing I like more in My First Story than, for example, in One OK Rock. Because One OK Rock is, of course, a rock band, but My First Story, they have a little bit of this metalcore influences, and I freaking love that. I'm honest with you. What I don't want to say dislike, but what it's not directly my type is, of course, that the song or the song in general is a softer track, definitely. And like I said, or like I told you, I like the more faster, I like the more rock, heavier My First Story song. This one is, of course, a softer one, but it's totally fine. But that's what make the song not as good as other songs. For me personally, of course. If you think that song is one of their best, go for that. Have fun with that. But for me personally, I think they have better tracks. But that's totally fine. Still, overall, it's a really cool song. I really enjoyed it. And it's another song that will come into my private Spotify playlist, so don't worry. But yeah, I will go a little bit back. Let's listen to the rest of the song. Alright, that was My First Story with M.A.D or M.A.D. I don't know how you pronounce it, I'm honest with you. Like I said, in my opinion, definitely a good song, definitely another one from my private Spotify playlist. I mean, I like every single My First Story tracks. There are just tracks I like more and tracks I like a little bit less, but that is totally fine. I guess we all have that with every band, you know. Like I said, for me, the screamy parts are really cool. I really enjoyed that, but in general, the song is not their heaviest one and also not their fastest one. It's a, I don't want to say softer track because they have also more softer tracks like Child Era, for example. I know that, but in my opinion, it's more like a typical modern core-ish track that are a little bit softer. But like I said, it's totally fine. But I was, or I am freaking happy to be back with some more My First Story after a really long time because I missed My First Story. It's been 9 months. We need more My First Story here. And I guess they have a lot more songs to go. I know that. So, thanks for showing me more My First Story. If you haven't seen my other My First Story reactions, and like I said, I did a lot, I guess I have 20 videos. I will give you my First Story reaction playlist right now in the outro. Just click on the playlist on screen and you can watch them if you want to. If you want to talk about My First Story, if you met our community, join our community Discord. Link is down in the description. You can join anytime. You can talk about anything. I want. It'd be cool to see you there. And then I'll see you guys again in another reaction. Would be awesome. And I say, bye!